Religious Studies, Theme E, Aims of Punishment. Now, there are three aims of punishment that you need to know about: retribution, deterrence, and reformation. Now, retribution is the idea that wrongdoers should be punished in proportion to their crimes. So, retribution means repayment. Deterrence means increasing the perception that criminals will be caught and punished, and hoping that because of this perception, it deters and stops criminals or to be criminals wanting to commit that crime. And then reformation is the kind of punishment that helps offenders realize their behavior is harmful and give up crime. For example, therapy, counseling, or community service. Now let's look at the perspectives on the three aims of punishment. In terms of the Christian perspectives, in terms of retribution, Christians believe the eye for an eye teaching, that this teaching should not be taken literally, as there are less harmful and more positive punishments. It also says in the Bible, do not take revenge, leave room for God's wrath. In terms of deterrence, they do not permit punishments that cause any physical or mental harm to the offender, in order to have deterrence, opposing public punishments for basic humanity. And finally, reformation. Now, most Christians favor this over any form of punishment, as it is positive, but they also believe at the same time it should not be a replacement. Now, the Islamic perspective on things. It says in the Quran, we prescribed for them a life for life and an eye for an eye. Now, some Muslims believe that the victim's family can accept compensation and show mercy to the criminal, but most Sharia punishment is actually carried out in public to deter people, and it might be amputation or execution. It says in the Quran, cut the hands of the thieves, whether they are a man or woman, as punishment for what they have done is a deterrent from God. And Sharia punishment is a lot more strict in terms of whether they believe in reformation, not quite as much, because they believe that it is still important for offenders to seek forgiveness from God. However, it does not mean that that's reformation and they don't need to be punished. They still need to be punished. Now, for more knowledge for GCSE videos, be sure to subscribe. Best of luck in your exams and see you soon.